Here's what a 17-hour travel day with 7 kids looks like. We woke up at 4 a.m. in our airport hotel, got dressed, brushed our teeth, packed up our bags, and headed to the lobby to catch the shuttle to the airport. I had already checked in online, but when I went to print our baggage tags, the machine glitched and wouldn't print them all. So we had to go to the check-in counter anyway. They offered to let us check some of our carry-ons for free, which we did, and then headed through security. Security pulled aside our gravity-fed water filter and said we couldn't take it as a carry-on, so I had to go back to the check-in counter and check that as well. Then I went through security a second time. We found our gate and had a few minutes to make sure everyone used the bathroom, and we bought some bottled water and some gum for takeoff and landing. The first flight was great, no turbulence or delays, but when we arrived at the second airport, I didn't realize we had to go through security again, and I had to dump all the water I had just bought at the last airport. Then we went through customs since we were flying from Canada to the US, and we made it to our gate just in time for boarding, leaving no time for grabbing any more water or snacks. We still hadn't had any breakfast, and it was almost 10:30 in the morning at this point. We were gonna buy food on the plane, but the flight attendant informed us that the only gluten-free food option on the menu was already sold out by the time she got to us. But I had a few snacks packed, and we munched on those. When we arrived in Houston, we had to wait 40 minutes for the shuttle to the car rental place, dressed in our cold Canadian morning clothes while melting in the heat and humidity of Houston. After over an hour of hassle and headaches with the rental car, that's a story for another video, we finally rented a 15-passenger van, loaded up all the kids in the gear, and headed for Louisiana. But first, we needed a real meal and some water. So we grabbed Chick-fil-A and hit the road, arriving at our daughter and son-in-law's house at 10:30 p.m. Tired, but so happy. We had a 1-day break before we took off for a 5-day camping trip. Stay tuned if you want to see how I packed for camping with only one checked bag.